two, try to get some, make sure I can be have my audio heard with my party track. So I don't know why it's so complicated, but I'm trying to figure it out. And I don't think it should be this hard. Honestly. So I have to look at my stream, see how I sound, see what's going on. See, I don't know why. All right. Okay, so I'm streaming and my mic is good. Okay, so I'm streaming and my mic is good. So it's these other settings that's missing out. And I know y'all hear like double everything uh, because it's going into my mic again. But hold on, I'm about to try to put on some headphones so it don't sound double. All right, so nothing should be double anymore. Okay, I can't hear the PlayStation. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. I turned it off. Back to the What's making it do that? Maybe music. So right now, it's looking like I still can't hear the PlayStation, and my Elgato is making the sound for some reason. Mm-hmm. And I've already switched the isolator off and on. And I got to get something with this cord because I'm streaming. Right. I don't plug the headphone. Let's see if that does something. That didn't seem to work. Okay. Display cord. Take that out. Put that missing. This one closed the way back. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the Chapman cord. Something may be wrong with that because when I unplug it, I just unplugged it. Okay, so it's still making a sound. So that means it's not the Chapman cord. It's something with these settings. I needed this. Delete everything, different audio, restart it. Something. Last thing that I did was this audio. Delete it. Mm. Property. Okay, so this is the audio. Desktop audio. Default. Something to Elgato settings. I know that. They're gonna meet the Elgato. They're gonna be good. Is it just too hot? I turned it down, but it's still buzzing. I just turned my Blue Yeti mic up. I wonder if that's too high. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so advanced audio properties. Mm. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. But something's still wrong because I can't hear my PS5. I can't hear my PS5. I need to watch a. I need to watch a YouTube video. at first before. And so shoot, y'all watch it. I don't know if it'll work. Hold on. Y'all hear it. I'm not even sure right now. What's this? I got what's it called? Chat link, bro.
Might seem a little familiar to you. As a few years back, we made a video on how to capture PS4 audio when using headsets. Now, the reason why that video existed is that the Sony PS4 had, and still has, a software limitation where it disables HDMI audio when a headset is connected to the console. This means that when you connect the PS4 to a capture card of any kind, there's no audio pumping out of the PS4's HDMI port. So, there's no audio for the capture cards to capture. But now the PS5's been released. And, unfortunately, nothing has changed. The PS5 also disables HDMI audio when a headset is connected to the console. So here we are again with suggestions on how to overcome this. Now, the first question you need to ask when figuring out how to capture audio on the PS5 is, what type of headset are you using? And now I don't mean brand or model, I mean the connection type. Now there are three types of headset connections for PS5. There's USB and optical, and then there's analog audio, which is 3.5mm 4-pole connection, otherwise known as TRRS. Now, let's break down each type of headset and figure out how to capture audio. Now, I invite you to take advantage of our video chapters to jump to the type of headset connection that applies to you. First, let's start with USB headsets. Now, this can be a headset that terminates in a USB plug or a wireless headset with a USB receiver. The PS5 Pulse headset via USB for chat audio, but then also have an optical in port to receive the game audio. Now, many times this is so the user can receive benefits like virtual surround sound. Now, these types of headsets can be either wired or wireless. So, examples of this type of headset are the Astro A50 wireless headset or the Astro Mixamp, which works with various analog headsets. Now, the issue with these types of headsets being used with the PS5 is that the PS5 does not have an optical port like the PS4 did. So first, in order to use these types of headsets, period, you would need to buy what's called an HDMI audio extractor, which is essentially an HDMI coupler, or there are some models that also function as HDMI switchers, which include an optical port on it so you can output the optical audio to your headset while the HDMI sends audio to your capture card or TV. So this is an added item you will need to purchase. Now the one thing to keep in mind here is to make sure to buy an HDMI audio extractor that can pass through the necessary resolution and frame rate you wish to game and capture at. We do have one linked in the description panel down below, which can pass through up to a 4K 60 signal. Now, if you have all of this set up, there are two methods to get audio to your capture card. The first method will work for any of the USB optical headsets. With your headset connected to the PS5, navigate to the settings menu, the sound menu, and then the audio output menu, and set the output device to HDMI. This will send both game and chat audio over HDMI to your capture card and the optical cable going into your headset. audio over outputs menu, the sound menu, and then the audio output menu. And set the output device to HDMI. This will send both game and chat audio over HDMI to your capture card and the optical cable going into your headset. Now keep in mind, with this setup, you won't have the ability to do game and chat balancing on your headset since that requires chat going over USB. Now you can have game chat balancing if you're okay with only capturing the game audio and not capturing any chat audio. To do this, you would set the output audio device to USB, but then you'd set the output to headphones option to chat audio only. This means you'll be sending the chat audio over the USB channel to your headset and not the HDMI, so you will only be capturing game audio with this setup. So with this software method, you'd have to choose between capturing chat audio through your capture card or having the game chat balance feature on your headset. Now, the second method for capturing audio requires a stream out port, which not every optical USB headset might have. But this port will allow you to connect a 3.5mm aux cable to the line input of your computer or the analog input of your capture card. Depending on your headset, this might require using some of the headset software so you can tell it what audio to send out over this port. And then, depending on where you're connecting the other end of this aux cable into, you'll need to add that as an audio source in your streaming or
Okay. That's still not changing the. So, desktop audio. It's not the core, it's the Elgato.
Grammarly makes communication at work one click simpler. Whether you're looking for a new job or you love the one you...
Hello? What? Why is it? Okay, oh my god, I finally fixed it. What's going on, guys? Lobopixel here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix an audio issue within OBS. Sometimes certain sources have some buzzing or static or robot-y noise. I'm here to guide you to find the issue and then hopefully end up solving it. I do want to let you guys know that this video is just for you to find the issue. I can't solve all the issues you have because maybe it could be something within your PC setup. It could be like a bad wire. You know, those are outside things. I'm trying to do the more internal things within OBS. Whenever you have any technical issues, you could be right on top of it and solve it as fast as you can so you could get back to the entertainment for your viewers and have a smooth stream overall. Anyways, guys, let's just get onto OBS. Let's just hop in and I'm going to show you how I did it and what worked for me. Let's get on with it. I'm going to try to simplify it as fast and easy as possible for you guys. Usually when a sound or a buzzing noise is happening, is usually either coming from a certain scene or a source. The way that I do it, self-recording yourself is the best thing you can do to figure out where it's coming from. Now, I do highly suggest that if you have a microphone, you might want to put it all the way to the top. And as you leave it at the top, you might want to toggle the little icon. If you toggle it on and off and go through each source individually in that scene and you're self-recording yourself, make sure that you're saying what you're toggling on and off because you're gonna listen to the recording and hear yourself talk. Make sure you're just specific on what you're saying. So you can say, for instance, for me, I'm like, YouTube show how to small webcam, right? That's my scene that I'm on right now. I'm gonna go through all these sources. Now, you're gonna wanna go step by step. Okay, right now I'm on sounds. I'm gonna toggle it off and on. Toggle it off and on. It might seem like a very tedious thing to do, but it's the best way for you to find it at the fastest and easiest way possible. When you start toggling it on and off and you start going down the list, eventually that buzzing noise is gonna appear and you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so it's that source specifically. What can I do to fix that source and what can I change, right? The reason why I'm telling you to leave your mic all the way at the top of the list is because you do not want to mute your mic while you're talking because no one's gonna hear you and you're not gonna be able to hear yourself, right? So you're going to want to mute your microphone.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I just toggled off D-block top. Did that work? Just toggle it off. D-block bottom bar. Did that work? So I hit the PS5. Okay. Just talking about the chat box. Did that work? Just target off alerts. Did that work? Just target off desktop audio. Did that work? Just toggled off the Elgato. Did that work? Alright, so it's been determined that the Elgato video capture is the issue. That's what's making the buzzing sound. That's what's making the noise. But I need the Elgato to capture the video. So let's figure it out. I just deleted the Elgato, so I'm gonna put it back. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I need an input. It's not game cap. Is it game? Can it be game capture? It can't be game capture. Okay. That's more so for PC. Video capture device. It's definitely a video capture device. so I just put it back. And I don't hear the button sound. But there's also no audio going to it. Okay. But I can.
You want to do me a favor? You want to make sure that you're streaming.
No.
Oh, can you, when that dryer stop, can you just put them towels on that couch and put the clothes in the wash machine and dry? Cause my bra for church in there. I appreciate you so much. I've been trying to stay up, but I sleepy. Okay, good night. You need this light on?
What's going on, bro? We're good, bro.
You want me to put your pizza in the fridge? You want me to put your pizza in the fridge?
Nah, leave it out.
Okay.
Ain't no telling right now, bro. Ain't no telling right now, bro. So I don't know what niggas up, bro. Hold on. I'm working on my stream, so if I don't respond, that's why. That's where it came from. Okay. For the Elgato. What's up, bro? Yeah, I figured it out.
Awesome.
You earn an AutoZone reward.
Awesome.
How's it going all? You're watching 308 Plays and my name is Patrick. Today I'm going to do a video and this one is going to be a lot different than what you're normally used to seeing. On this video I'm going to show you how you can record game chat audio with the Elgato, the Xbox, and OBS. I do apologize for this video, the way it looks. I didn't have much time to actually try to perfect it because I wanted to get this information out quickly while it's still fresh in my head. If you're a new streamer, getting set up, it is difficult. We still have trouble trying to find information. Again, sorry for the way the video looks. It's a tutorial, not anything pretty. So you want to go down to your volume and audio output. I've got my HDMI optical, that's stereo uncompressed. You're going to go over to advanced options and you're going to want to make sure that your party chat output is set to headset and speakers. You can do speakers, but it needs to be able to play through the speakers. Headset and speakers is the best that I've found. You can later just turn your TV down if you're doing recording or something, or if you're using a monitor, it doesn't even matter because you don't have speakers hooked up to it. And if you do, you can just turn the speakers off. So once you set that, that's your first step. Your next step is you're going to need what's called the Elgato chat link. Okay, you can get it online. You can order it online. It's not too expensive. Just kind of give you an idea. This end will plug into your Elgato. There is a port on the side of your Elgato. You'll see it right next to one of the HDMI plus the USB. There is a 3.5 plug port right there for this. So the one side that has nothing goes into there. Your other side is going to look something like that. And that's going to plug into your controller, whereas your headset will plug into here. So what are you doing with this? It is allowing for any audio that is going to your headset now to be
Yo. Yo. Well, D said he was gonna run.
have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and
audio is one of the most important things when it comes to your recordings or your live streams. Elgato has come back to the rescue to save our audio from this horrible sound. Oh my god. You're just trying to charge your controller while you're streaming to get a little bit more gameplay time in, and you got to deal with that sound. So that's why Elgato came out with the Chat Link Pro, which is right here in front of me. We're another microphone to your computer. 3.5 millimeter input into your controller or your Nintendo Switch. Then you want to take your stereo headset and plug that into the female input. And then lastly, you want to take the far end of the Chat Link cable and plug that 3.5 millimeter input into the capture card. Once this is complete, you want to open up your Elgato Capture software and then go into your settings and then make sure that you have the audio set to analog audio. If it's set to HDMI, you won't receive any audio using this cable, so make sure that it's on analog. With that setting in place, you will be able to get your audio to come through when you use programs like OBS and Streamlabs OBS. Now, if you're on PS4, you want to make sure that all of your audio is going through your controller through the chat link. So to verify that, you want to go into your quick menu settings and then find the all audio set to headset option and make sure that it's set to all audio and not chat audio. On the PlayStation 5, it's very similar. Just go into your quick menu settings and then go to sound. And then within here, you'll see the headset controller option. So make sure that's selected. And if you're in a party, you can go to the option below that setting and balance out the game audio as well as the party chat audio. This is a great feature that's easily accessible on the PS5. So there shouldn't be any reason that you guys should have low audio on either ends of the spectrum. As for the Nintendo Switch, I don't have a Switch. Sad day, right? Should I try to hunt down the Switch OLED? I low-key kind of want it. You guys let me know in the comments if it's worth it. But as far as I understand with the Switch, it's plug and play, and you really need this Chat Link Pro cable if you want good audio from the Switch, because without it, you're going to always be experiencing that electrical feedback. Those are the consoles that this cable is marketed for, but what if I told you that this could also be used with the Xbox Series S and X consoles? No, Midnight Man, they said you didn't need the cable with the Xbox. Wrong, but kinda right. On the Xbox, if you navigate over System, for those of you guys that cross-play with friends using other devices and you're trying to chat with them using the game chat, so like let's say you're in Warzone or Fortnite and you plug in a pair of headphones to your controller, it will stop their chat audio from coming through and they won't be heard. Here's an example. You won't be able to hear my voice anymore coming from my phone through the Xbox. I just plugged it in. Can I be heard anymore on the Xbox? I just activated my microphone. It would sound like without and with the ground loop isolator. Now we'll plug in the USB-C cable from the PlayStation into the controller with the ground loop isolator turned off. Okay, now let's turn the ground loop isolator on. The buzzing sound is gone. Well done, Elgato. Well done. But for real though, the Chat Link Pro cable is the real deal. Definitely a good upgrade from Elgato. I think this is great for people who are just getting into streaming and you need to get your gameplay audio and your chat audio out of your controller so you can also pair it with your headset. This is also great for people who do long streaming gaming sessions and you need to charge your controller at some point, or hey, maybe you only have one controller. And if that's all you got, if that controller dies and you're trying to game, then your stream's over. There's nothing you can do. Or just have your audience deal with a buzzing sound, and yeah, nope, we don't want that. I'd also recommend it for those Xbox users that need their game chat recorded. If you're sticking with the Xbox Party system, or hey, maybe you're listening to your audio through your computer or something, then you don't need this cable. But if you crossplay because of your headset volume that you have on the console, so if you need to raise your audio levels in something like OBS or Streamlabs OBS, just add a gain filter to the audio track and then just raise it as much as you need. And that'll fix your low audio issue. I realized that was kind of some bonus info, but I wanted to throw it out there. Yes, are you playing in 2K or 4K resolution qualities? That's really the big thing here. If you're trying to play in a higher refresh rate, such as 120 hertz, then yes, you're gonna want to pick up this capture card, because with the other one, the S Plus here, you're capped at 60 hertz. You're not going over it. To add another layer to that, I'd also recommend this capture card if you're someone who's trying to get super slow-mo video. As you saw in the test footage in this video, 120 FPS, and stretching that out in your editing software really makes the slow motion just so buttery smooth. I'd also recommend the HD60X for people who don't own a capture card at all right now. For those of you guys gaming in 1080p 60 hertz or 4K 60 hertz, this update isn't worth it at all. I would save your money. You don't need to buy a new capture card. And for my Mac users out there that need to use the analog in port on the capture card, I wouldn't get this either, because this capture card doesn't even work with any sort of Elgato software on the Mac for you to even change that setting. But that's going to do it for this compare and contrast video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a thumb. Audio is one of the...
How's it going all? You're watching Through It Plays, and my name is Patrick. Today I'm going to do a video, and this one is going to be a lot different than what you're normally used to seeing. On this video, I'm going to show you how you can record game chat audio with the Elgato, the Xbox, and OBS. I do apologize for this video, the way it looks. I didn't have much time to actually try to perfect it because I wanted to get this information out quickly while it's still fresh in my head. If you're a new streamer, getting set up, it is difficult. We still have trouble trying to find information on the internet of how to set up, how to get things to look better, tweaking, trying to figure stuff out. It is a long process, but sometimes you don't know how to ask certain questions online, so therefore you can't figure.
This video will go over how to capture PlayStation 5 with HD60X. For this setup, you'll need HD60X, the USB-C cable included with HD60X, two HDMI cables, one of which comes with HD60X, a PlayStation 5, and a TV or monitor for pass-through. To record HDR, you will need a TV or monitor that supports HDR. To start, connect your PS5 directly to your TV or monitor, head into the system settings, and disable HDCP. Now, connect the USB cable to HD60X, then to an available USB 3.0 port on your computer. These are usually identified by their dark blue or teal color. Next, use one of the HDMI cables and connect it from the HD60X's HDMI output to the HDMI in port on your TV or monitor.
I buy the same products you do, only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month by doing this one simple trick.
As of today, we're still waiting on official Discord voice chat support on the PlayStation 5 console. But luckily, I have a workaround for those of you guys that are looking to pull in your gameplay and your Discord voice chat into OBS. If you don't already own a capture card, make sure you stay to the end of this video, as I have an additional method to show you guys that don't have one. Okay, so jumping into the tutorial, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is boot up your OBS and then connect your capture card, whether that's the Elgato, the AverMedia, which is what I'm using for this video, whichever device you're using, make sure you hook it up correctly, and then we're going to go back into OBS and we're going to add a video capture device. You can name it whatever you'd like, and then make sure that your capture card is selected within the drop-down menu, and you should be good to go with your gameplay. Now, we need to be able to hear this game audio before we start adding Discord voice chat to the mix. As you can see in my case, my audio is not coming through right now. So what we're going to do is press the plus button. We're going to add an audio input capture. Go to the
Yeah, hit, bro. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I feel on that. I tried to communicate because I was saying if we ran earlier it'd be better, but I know I had to do that. That's it. Right. Exactly. Yeah, nigga said something. I'm sick as fuck. Something, I don't know. I asked him, yeah, nigga said, if you got the ass, go, bro.
Start adding Discord voice chat to the mix. As you can see in my case, my audio is not coming through right now. So what we're gonna do is press the plus button. We're gonna add an audio input capture, go to the device drop down and look for HDMI line in Live Gamer Extreme 3. There we go, select OK, and our audio is coming through. Click on the settings icon.
I completely understand, but I can't. Yeah. 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 You're right.
Go to Advanced Audio Properties.
Damn. Facts.
And if we go under the name and find the AverMedia audio input device that I just added, go all the way to the right under audio monitoring. We want to select that drop down and choose monitor and output. That way we can hear the game audio right out of the computer that's going through the capture card. Now, I'm using this capture card as an HDMI output audio device, so I'm not using the chat link cable. I don't have any headphones plugged into the controller or even any USB headsets plugged into the PlayStation, as that would affect the audio from traveling through. So this is all over HDMI. If you want that commentary over your gameplay, make sure you pick up a USB mic, plug it into your computer, and then all you need to do is go to your settings, head over to the audio tab, and then for one of your mic auxiliary devices, select the drop down and choose your microphone. In my case, it's the Elgato Wave 3, so I'm going to choose that, select apply, and OK. And if you look here for my mic auxiliary, you can see that it's coming through. Now let's pull up the Discord application. Oh, we gotta log in. Let's quickly go into our Discord user settings, go to voice and video, and then let's make sure that we have the correct input microphone that we want to be using, and the output device, which you can just leave at default. Now we can just join one of the voice channels. I'm all alone in the voice.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm down. No, I'm working on my stream, bro. Yeah.